In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Some of the people get cheated from a person, from a source which is quite untrustworthy in our opinion, which is quite ridiculous in our opinion, in the sense that trusting these people seems ludicrous to us, and we wonder why this person, the one who has been cheated, became so naive, became so credulous, became so much gullible. Why does it happen, and does it happen to the other people only? No. It did happen with us as well, several times in our life, not just once. It happened several times in our life, not just once. Why? It happens usually once we get impressed. It happens usually once we get impressed by by either the influence of someone else or the wealth of someone else, either because of someone else's piety, being very religious, morally upright, or we think that this person is a person of very sound character, very generous. Generosity also impresses us. Honesty, somebody being a damn honest in our opinion, not necessarily in truth, not necessarily in reality. Being very generous, it impresses us. Being very pious, being very religious, being very conscientious, being very scrupulous, being very influential, being very wealthy, or some other quality, we get impressed. Once we are impressed, once we are impressed, then it becomes quite easy for the person who has impressed us, from whom we are impressed, by whom we are impressed. It becomes very easy for that person to manipulate us, to exploit us, even to cheat us, even to cheat us. And there is a proverb, phrase of Punjabi Urdu, जब तक लालची जिंदा है ठग भूखा नहीं मरदा. Mean, as long as a greedy person is alive, as long as a greedy person is alive, the thugs, the cheaters have nothing to worry. As long as the greedy people are there in the society, greedy people, the cheaters, the cheats have nothing to worry. It is very much a truth. Every time we are cheated, defrauded, it is usually because of our greed, because of our greed. We wanted to get much more without putting ourselves into the effort, or without putting our money in it. There are people who are double shots. There are people who are offering great return great return to the money of the people if invested with them. These people are the very common and very biggest cheaters in Pakistan in our society. So never ever get impressed by someone else. Neither by the wealth of someone else, nor by the influence of someone else. Neither by the wealth nor by the influence, neither by the piety of someone else, being religious, etc., nor being very conscientious, scrupulous person of very strong character. Never ever get impressed by anyone else at all. If you do get impressed by the people, this means that you are prepared to be cheated. You are prepared to be manipulated and to be exploited. So never ever get impressed by someone else. And if at all you do look upon the people critically, you will find that there are flaws in the people. No one else is complete, maybe. And if at all you do look upon the people critically and suspiciously, you will come to know that there is a lot of wrong things, lot of flaws, lacunas in that particular person who was going to impress us, from whom we were going to be impressed, by whom we were going to be impressed. We do criticize and we do look suspiciously upon the people who has impressed certain other people. We do, if at all we do look critically, if at all we do look suspiciously upon the people who have got great following. Still, once we look upon these people suspiciously, critically, we hate to become their followers. We hate to become their even admirers. We hate to become their admirers. So, this is the reason. This is the reason that never ever get impressed by the people. They are humans, they are like us. They have good qualities as well as their bad qualities. Likewise, I shall suggest and request, do not develop hatred for someone else. Hatred and anger against someone else, it also makes us blind. Like the person by whom we are impressed, these person makes us blind. Likewise, hatred and anger makes us blind as well. Avoid being blinded by these. Avoid being blinded by these. Okay? So, if at all we do want to protect ourselves, if at all we do want to protect ourselves from being cheated, from being manipulated, from being exploited, this is the simple formula. Never ever become impressed by the people. Because if at all you do get an opportunity to look upon the lives of those people from a closer angle, you will come to know that these people are different in their real life compared to what they are presenting in the public. No need to get impressed at all. If at all you do want to protect yourself from being cheated, from being manipulated, from being exploited. Thank you.